and then you choose between first year or transfer student. So let's go with first year student. Now the account has been created. It says welcome, congratulations on taking this first step in the college application process. Here are some tips to get you started. The first school you type Duquesne University. Yeah, and you should see it here. So when you see it here, all you gotta do is to click on the plus sign, and you should make sure that it ticks green. The school we're gonna add is Chatham University. Yeah, it's already here, so you click on the plus sign and it's gonna add. Yep, so it's also gonna add school Missouri University of Science. Yeah, it's already appeared, so you click on the plus sign and then you have it there. So I'm actually gonna add University of Maine, the first one, and the last one. I think we are done. My colleges, you have Chatham University, Duquesne University, Missouri University of Science and Technology, Truman State University, University of Maine, and the University of Maine at Machias. And I mean, there are more test optional schools. You can, and on coming up, you can add up to 20 schools. Choose yes, because one way or the other, I think you might have participated in something. All you've got to do is to relax, think about it. So activity type. So let's say it's athletics, sports team. I'm gonna look for hockey because I played hockey in high school. So field hockey. And continue, and it says what I said. This member does not charge an application fee. That is why I told you not to worry about it. Then you click on submit. Hula. So all you've got to do is to you can celebrate. Section, which is testing. So it says, in addition to sending official score report as required by colleges, do you wish to self-report scores or future test dates for any of the following standardized tests? ACT, SAT? Nope. As I said from the beginning, we are going test optional, but if you have the scores for any of it, I think then you should choose yes so that you report it. But actually the schools I provided, they don't require. So anyway, we move on. So it says international applicant is promotion within your education system based upon standard leaving examination, and take note of the standard leaving examination given at the end of lower and or senior secondary school by a state or national leaving examinations board. So take note of this too, state or national leaving examination board. So in Ghana, our standard leaving examination, that is the exam you take before you leave high school, you graduate from high school, it is WASSCE. So you're gonna choose yes. And the state or national leaving examination board you are talking about is the WAEC board. If we have WAEC board, yep. So I'm gonna choose yes. But for some schools, I mean, in the US, I don't think they practice standard leaving examination. So you're gonna choose yes. If you're in West Africa, depending on where you're coming from, that determines the answer you choose. So it says senior secondary leaving examination. So it says number of senior secondary leaving examinations you have already taken. Actually, one, the WASSCE, I wrote it once, but if you went for remedials, then probably twice, or depending, I don't know. So it says dates taken are actually the dates we finished the WASSCE. I'm gonna use that one. So we finished 2019 and June. That is until you finish, you're not done with the WASSCE. So the date we finished with the WASSCE, that is what I'm going to put there. That is a date taken, and it says the examination board. So we're going to go through this. Let's look for www. So yeah, so we have WASSCE here. That is West African Senior School Certificate Examination, and the academic subject, that is the course you read while you were in high school. And in Ghana here, we call the program you're reading in high school the course, and what we call the course in university, we call it subject actually. So the academic subject, if you're in Ghana, you're going to state whether you read general science, general arts, or visual arts. So I was a general science student, so I just type general science. And also it is asking about score. There is a red asterisk here, you can skip it even though I want to skip it. So it says the score that you had. So even though the schools are not going to use this, but you probably want to have a reason for the number you've placed there. So let's say when you calculated your grades, the grades you got in the WASSCE, you're gonna get a single grade or a double number grade, whatever it is. So let's say grade 9. So the score type, was it actual or predicted? So if you graduated in a long time, then it's going to be actual. But if you haven't graduated yet, sorry, it's definitely going to be predicted, I guess. So you move on to continue. Or if you don't have your results in, definitely it's going to be predicted. But if you have a result in, it's going to be actual. So on the activities, that is the part that I wanted to take it very serious. For most schools in abroad, they care about the whole point of the application process is to understand who you really are, what you care about, what you do, and you could have written a lot of essays, to justify, who you are to them, that you actually fit in their community. What they are trying to see is if you fit in their community. So your grades might speak a little, let's say 50 to 60%, but your extracurricular activities are gonna speak volume to your application. So you make sure you put in as much information as true as it is, and nobody's going to ask you to bring in a certificate for any of these activities actually, but you gotta be honest. So it says reporting activities can help colleges better understand your life outside of the classroom. Example of activities might include arts or music clubs, community engagement, family responsibilities, hobbies, sports, work or volunteering, other experiences that have been meaningful to you. So now the question comes, do you have any activities that you wish to report? Do not bother. You're not gonna choose no, choose yes, because one way or the other I think you might have participated in something. All you've got to do is to relax, think about it. So activity type, so let's say it's athletics, sports team. I'm gonna look for hockey because I played hockey in high school, so field hockey. And then position or leadership description, I was just I don't know, you can search for any position. I don't remember any of it, so let me say quarterback. I don't know. I know by now some of you are laughing, but so it says organization name. Where did we actually play it? It's my school hockey club, so Agri Memorial Hockey Club. And then please describe the activity, including what you accomplished and any recognition you received. So you can type in something like we play in a school hockey competition, and we did win the national competition, but actually, for the sake of time, you probably would want to write something better. It says maximum characters should be 150, so you're gonna summarize whatever you want to write, but make it sweet. The more you make it sweet, the more you're seasoning your application. You are selling yourself to the school to show them that you've got what it takes, to be on that community. And actually you've got it. So it says the participation grade level, and as I said, grade 9 represents the level of education before high school, and high school year 1 is grade 10, high school year 2 grade 11, high school year 3 grade 12, and postgraduate means after high school. So actually I was in high school, so it was grade 10 I played, grade 11 I played, grade 12 I played, but actually I think grade 10, when I was in first year, I wasn't a hockey player, so it was second year and then third year, and I didn't play after high school. So timing of participation, it was during school year, during school break, boom, we were all home. So it is actually during school year. So hours spent per week, you're gonna do your rough calculation. So let's say in a week we rehearse only on Friday, so we're gonna spend like 3 hours per week, weeks spent per year. You're gonna do your multiplications. I'm gonna make a rough estimate. So let's say 52. Don't bother to calculate it because I just guessed. I intend to participate in a similar activity in college. You're gonna choose years. It depends actually. So I'm gonna choose this. And as I said, you're gonna want to add. You want to add more activities. So you click on add another activity, and it's gonna open another template down here, and then you begin to fill for that activity. So add more, and actually you can add up to 10. So I've added one. That is why it says 9 out of 10 available. So there are 9 more slots that you can. So let's move on. Continue. Oh my God. Yeah, so this is the last part, man. You just spend like 20 minutes, or I don't know, 20 minutes, or because it is a video and I'm talking, that is why it is skipping long. But you can spend like 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes to finish this whole application. And all you're gonna do is, just like we added the schools, you apply to 6 schools already. So if we are done with this application, you can still add more schools to it, and you wouldn't have to fill the application again. So you're gonna agree with this. It says some colleges require submission of personal essay with your common app. You may submit a personal essay to any college, even if it is not required by that college. So if the school requires it, it means it is a must. You must send it. And if the school doesn't require it, you may choose to send it. And actually, most people wouldn't want to send it, but I'm gonna advise that you write a good essay and you send it, because the whole point of this application is the school is trying to find out about you. They are trying to see if you fit in their community. So you may want to write a good essay, since that is the opportunity where you could speak, other than they deducing from the things that the information you've provided. So you may want to write the essay. So I click I understand, and definitely you should click I understand actually, even if you are not going to submit it. So here are the essay topics. You're going to choose one of them, and then you're going to write it. And actually the schools that I provided, they do not require it, but I still would advise you choose it. So it says some students have a background, identity, interest, or talent that is so meaningful they believe the application would be incomplete without it. If this sounds like you, then please share your story. You can read the rest of the question because of the matter of time. I'm going to choose the one that I can write my own topic. It says share an essay on any topic of your choice, if it can be one. And actually it is like the topic I'm going to write is for the first question, but I want to put in my own way, so I can type here, trying to make them know you know what you want. So I type why I decided to pursue neurosurgery. Yeah, and then I can bold in it and underline it, but I'm gonna advise you don't type here. Type in a Word document, and then you come here and post it, so that you don't lose your document when your internet goes off. So and actually when you click continue, everything that you are doing so far saves it. So while we are clicking continue, for any question we answer, it saves it, so we can log off coming up, and then we will come back later. It says the minimum you should type is 250, and if you want to type more, so it shouldn't be more than 650. So assuming I have posted my essay inside, I'm going to click continue, and you see it says add. Sorry, so we didn't have the green mark because it says the minimum should be 250, but I actually didn't type 250. So let's see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post anything here. Let's just type blah blah blah. Forgive me for doing this. Forgive me for doing this. I just want to reach the 250. Yep. So I'm now on 82, so you can count it here. Yeah, you can count it here. I just want to reach 250. Yep, so I can click continue, and then now I have it marked green. So additional information. Do you wish to share anything on this topic? Community disruption such as COVID-19, natural resources. You can read it, but actually I'm not going to share anything on it. The SI route was enough. Do you wish to provide details of circumstances or qualifications not reflected in the application? You may want to choose yes and explain why you probably didn't get the expected grade that you want, even though the school doesn't care about what you had in the WASI a lot. What they care about most is your transcript, and your transcript actually is talking about the exams you did in first year, first semester, first year, second semester, all the exams you took in your high school with exception of your the WASI. Yes, because they don't trust in a one-time examination. I know, yeah, but that is the truth. So don't worry about what you got in the WASI. All you've got to do is just use your transcript to apply, and I believe you're gonna get accepted. It isn't difficult to get accepted to a US university or any European university, especially the US. Actually, I'm gonna talk about, and I don't mean US as a European country. Actually, I'm just yeah, you understand it. So let's click continue. I'm gonna click no for now, but you should click yes if you want to tell why you got average scores. And the last one, courses and grades, 0 colleges require. Oftentimes you're gonna see 0 colleges require, so you don't want to you wouldn't want to give any information. I don't think even there is a place for you to give the information. So it says go to my colleges list. So you have the my colleges list here, and for every school, just like I said, for every school there's gonna be specific questions that you may want to answer. So under the college information, we're not going to do anything here. Actually, you just want to read about deadlines and stuff, and you can see application fees. It says 0, just like I told you, the schools doesn't require an application fee. So and actually you're not going to submit your courses here. All you're going to do is to just provide an email for your recommender, and your recommender is the one to send the transcript to the school. So let's go to Chatham questions, other questions. So it says student status, full-time, actually preferred start time. So they say fall 2023, preferred admission plan. You want to choose resident or commuter. Actually, you're gonna live on campus if you wanna, but I would advise you live off campus. But even that doesn't determine anything. When you get your admissions to the school, that is when you choose actually. So preferred testing plan, you're gonna choose test optional, since we are not submitting any SAT or ACT scores. And also, do you intend to pursue a need-based financial aid? Yes. Religious preferences, very Adventist. So continue. And then the under academics, but the general we didn't have. So what is the problem? We're gonna check why we didn't have the green. So let's check the red asterisk. Okay, preferred admission plan, rolling admission. So I would advise you choose either rolling admission or regular. If you see regular, if you see rolling, choose rolling. And if there is no rolling, look for regular. Do not choose early action except you want it actually. That is my advice. So you click continue. Let's see if it ticks. It's definitely gonna tick. So under academics, that is where you select your program. You say select your first choice intended major. So let's say biology, human biology. Select your intended minor. I don't want a minor. It isn't required. And it says, are you interested in accelerated graduate program? Nope. But I know most of you may want to, let's say for Duke University, when you choose biochemistry, it says 4+1. That is, you complete your biochemistry in 4 years, and because it's an accelerated program, you complete your master's in 1 year. So if you choose an accelerated program, you'll be enrolled in that, and you would have that benefit. So under activities, since we've already added our activities, we wouldn't want to add any other more activities. If you have, you can add. So some applicants maintain online presence. So if you are doing a YouTube video, you can put it here, or a TikTok video, you can put a link here. We move to continue, and then under contacts, it says, have you previously applied to Chatham University? You're gonna choose no. If you have, you're gonna choose yes. If you wish to be contacted via mobile phone, of course, so you consent to it. And when you do on a mobile phone, you're gonna put in your mobile number, but it isn't required actually. So but let's put in something. So +233, then you click on Ghana, you put in 222222. I don't know if so, just click continue, and under family it says, are any of your siblings also applying for undergraduate admissions? No. Have any relative ever attended Chatham? You click no. Have any relatives ever worked for Chatham? You click no, and then continue. And then the writing section, depending on your program, you may have an essay to write. So if you have written it in Microsoft Word and saved it somewhere, you just click upload, and then you go and locate the file from your computer. So yeah, I guess you already know that. So have you ever been found responsible for a disciplinary violation? You click no. Have you ever been adjudicated or guilty or convicted of a misdemeanor? You click no. So continue. And then yeah, so under the questions have been ticked green. So under recommenders, after recommenders and FERPA, then we just go and submit for Chatham, and then you do what we did same for questions for Duquesne University, Missouri University of Science and Technology, and the rest of the school. So all you gotta do here is just click on complete release authorization, and you're gonna check all the boxes, but do what you read. So we have just one box. It says I have read and understood. You click continue. You make sure you do that, and you check this box as well. I will, and you read all these things. So actually you want to waive your rights so that the schools can whatever it is, read it. I mean, I'm running out of time, that is why. And if you want to sign, you're going to type in your full name. So I've got Enoch, my full name was Ajiman, so I'm going to add the whole thing. Sorry. So you make sure you type in your full name, and then the dates, that is today's date. So you just click on the circle. After clicking on the calendar, you click on the circle. Usually that is your current date, I mean the date of the day. So you save, and then you close, and then we're gonna, yeah. So under the counselor side, that your counselor is the one that you may want him to send in your application, not your application, sorry, your transcript. So and if you see this circle here, it means that without having an email or information of your counselor here, you wouldn't be able to submit an application. Some schools require that you have 2 recommendations, so you may invite a counselor, which is a must, and you can choose any of these. Yeah, so you just have to read about it. But I don't know, in a lot of cases, if you don't have contact with any of your teachers, a little bit of a bad advice, probably you want to create your own Gmail account, and then yep, I don't know, but don't say I did say that. So under the counselor side, so you just click invite counselor. So let's say I'm going to use my other email account, so I just type in OKTV prefix, let's say is it professor, so let's say maybe doctor or professor or whatever it is, then you click invite. That is all. Look, it ticked. And the other schools, like under Chatham requires just one. And the sweet thing is, since I have placed this thing here, when I go to any other school under recommenders and FERPA, let's say Duquesne University, you see it ticked it, because Duquesne requires just one recommendation, and since I placed the counselor there, it appeared here also. Do you see that? Under Duquesne University, it appeared here also. So let's go back to Chatham, and so now all I've got to do is just go to review and submit. And I'm running out of time, that is why if you have typed your personal essay and you want to upload it, and actually sorry, if you remember on that filling of the application, I said you should write some essay if you want to. So if this school doesn't require the application, doesn't require the personal essay, so but definitely you want to include that. So you just have to tick this so that Common App will send your personal essay as part of your application to Chatham University or any school that you're applying for, and then you click review and submit. guys, we're done with the first school. So final review, this is how your application will look like when the schools download them. And actually, yeah, so the essay that I wrote, and yeah, so let me scroll down, check this box. I have reviewed the PDF, and I click on continue, and it says what I said: this member does not charge an application fee. That is why I told you not to worry about a common app fee waiver. So I click continue, and then move on to the third one, signature and submissions. You make sure you check all these boxes. I think there are four or five. I think four, probably five. Yeah, five. So your signature, you make sure it's your full name. You type in your full name, and then the dates, you just click on the calendar and choose the one in the circle that is your date, the today's date. If your time is wrong, I don't know, but it's internet, so it's gonna be correct. Then you click on submit. Hula. So all you've got to do is to, you can celebrate, and then you click on what next. I'm gonna click OK, and you do same for the other schools. And let me know if you have any questions. You can drop them in the comment. The comment section, and I'm gonna answer them. I'll be glad to answer them for you. So yeah, so it's been time with Dr. Green. I'm glad you tuned into my channel. I'm hoping to see you in the next video. From here, you're gonna receive an email from the school. Probably by the next day, you should receive an email from the school. It will give you your temporal PIN, and also your username. Your username definitely is going to be your email address that you provided, and it will give you a temporal PIN, and you would have to click on a link, and then you create your application, your applicant portal for each of the schools that texted you. And on your applicant portal, that is where you may want to, for some schools, that is where you may want to send in your transcript, probably if it is not compulsory for your counselor or any teacher to send your transcript. Yep. And also for these 6 schools, I don't think I made anybody send the transcript. I send them myself through the applicant portal. So thanks for watching this video. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye-bye.